Good afternoon. Cool.
Michelle.
Ah, you know your name. Well done.
It took me a while to learn it, but I know it now.
Yeah, I know. Good few years. Right. We have another beauty. As far as I know, it's Maisels Weisse, and it's another
0%.
alcohol-free. Day 5, eh? I'm going as far as I can with people on dry January. Unfortunately, I won't succeed. Where's the bottle top? Just in case you're curious to see. See a lot of people do that. Don't seem to focus. Oh, don't worry about the bottle top. Branded glass, not the alcohol-free one. I've done that before.
Yeah.
So let's have a look at 0.05 ABV. We reviewed the Fraser kind of one before Christmas, didn't we?
Yeah. It's very disappointing, to be fair.
What is this?
I don't know. This is what I'm curious of. It doesn't look as hazy as it. Oh yeah, there's a bit more coming out there. It's got a little bit of haze to it. It's a nice, rich amber colour. So.
I'll do this picture. You can even be in the background there. Oh, look at that. Do you know, that don't look half bad, does it?
It doesn't look bad at all.
I mean, looks can be deceiving. Well, I could name a few things. Do you want to be in the picture?
Oh, I'll be in the picture. No problem.
Put it there for you. You like that? Makes you feel important, doesn't it?
Of course.
This is the best part, taking a picture and everything. Oh, okay. There we go. Oh, happy? That's it. I was trying to get Rob in the background
Oh, it's
as well.
hard to be that happy when it's got no alcohol in it. Hope it tastes nice.
Right, so. It doesn't smell that bad, but it smells like
Okay.
snacking.
The look of it, it's looking like the usual one does. It's quite hazy, it's got quite a deep amber colour, it's got a good head on it, it's creamy.
I thought it looked darker.
Possibly a little bit darker.
I can't remember, I don't drink.
It does smell. It smells bready, it smells banana-y.
It's something different, isn't there, in the smell?
No, not
I thought it was something
overly.
different.
It's got quite a good aroma there.
Yeah,
Okay, who's going to go first on this?
I can't wait, I'm excited here. Taste of banana.
Do you know, that's not bad at all. It's got a nice carbonation.
Yeah,
It's actually, yeah, you can taste there's something missing. They always kind of taste a little bit watery. You have taken out the alcohol, you've got to expect that. But this actually has got a good depth of flavour. It's got some banana-y taste to it.
Definitely.
It does still have that wheaty bready taste to it as well.
It does, it's like...
Yeah, it does taste a little bit watered down, but the characteristics of the actual drink, they've still got a lot of that there, haven't they?
Well, I can truthfully say this, any time Maisels will be Franzicana.
Yeah.
Because the Franzicana one was rough. I mean...
Yeah, no, that was awful, wasn't it?
In one of the groups on Facebook, Maisels Weisse is very popular. Not a bad beer, but it's a little bit overrated, shall we say, if I'm honest.
It's a long going on how people feel about this particular beer. I like it. I think it's a good beer. Yeah, I love the banana-y flavours in there. And for this, not having any alcohol in it, yeah, It's always going to taste a bit more watery, I've said that before, but this has still got the characteristics of the original drink with alcohol in it. It's still got the flavours, the banana, the wheat.
Yeah, it's fruity and everything. It's not that much different to their alcoholic version, if I'm honest. You can taste, as Michelle said, there's something missing from it, but you're always going to.
But a lot of the, like you said, fancy kind one
was rough.
It was just horrible. There wasn't any of the original kind of flavours in there at all. It was just a watered down, half sort of beer tasting thing. This actually does have the flavours of the one with alcohol. And
you could get fooled on that.
I'll tell you what, if you were about 6 pints in and someone gave you that, I reckon you'd just drink it down and not even notice the difference.
You wouldn't notice one of them with less than 6 pints in. Yeah. Jeez.
All the flavours are there. It's a really, really good no alcohol substitute. When you can't have alcohol and you want something that tastes of one of your favourite drinks or a drink of this kind, this one actually does the job. It really does. It's got the flavours there. It's got the taste there.
It's definitely one of the better ones.
It's definitely very, very good example of a no alcohol.
Yeah.
Especially for a Weissbier, because they're really hard to pull off, aren't they, with the no alcohol? So yeah, well done. This one actually gets a real good thumbs up.
Yeah, I'm with her on that. I mean, we don't agree all the time. I don't think it tastes really watery. I beg to differ on that, but it does taste like there's something missing. But that, and I always try to explain this to Michelle, someone that drank vodka and orange once on a plane many years ago and thought she was drinking. That drank orange and thought she was drinking vodka and orange, and it's only that someone grasped me up. Well, I got caught for that one, right? A lot of it with alcohol, especially when you've had a few, which you rightly said as well.
It is once you've had a few.
It's mind over matter. I think if you were 3 or 4 in, you'd easily get that mixed up.
By that because the taste is there.
If
flavours are there.
I poured that and said, "Oh, this is another one from Redneck's Barn. Try this," you know, this is a different beer, and it could fall for that definitely.
Yeah.
I mean,
they've definitely captured the flavour as well. They've definitely done that, a really good job with that. This one.
The French kind of one was poor.
Yeah, that was awful.
But that, I mean, as I say, I don't think that the standard ones are that anyway. So that's not bad.
I do like the standard one, but as a non-alcohol version goes, this is one of the much better ones that I've tried.
Definitely, probably one of the best ones so far. Because we had a gap, we were meant to do one a day, but we got bored after 3. And I thought, well, hold on for January. And we had that gap, didn't we? But I would say it was one of the best ones so far.
Yes, I would agree with you. I'm going on a yes, and I'd give this an 8 because it is very, very flavoursome. It tastes like the alcoholic drink. It's got all that kind of flavour in there. Yeah, it's good.
Definitely, I agree. I'll go on the same, I think.
Yeah.
An 8 out of 10. I think as far as no alcohol goes, it's probably the best one in ages.
Yeah, especially if you feel like you're missing out on having that kind of beer taste, especially if it's Weizen beer that you like. That's lovely. That would satisfy you to get that kind of flavours in, wouldn't it?
Yeah, definitely. Definitely. It's definitely not worse. And it does, you know, it's a little bit different, but it looks...
Yeah, no, it doesn't. It doesn't look watery, does it?
No, I think that's good.
Yeah.
So both on an 8, both on a yes. Anyway, we won't bore you anymore. If you got this far, thanks for watching. If you didn't, as I say, we don't know anyway. Like if you choose to, subscribe if you choose to, and you haven't already, and comment. Let us know what you think of this. Is there a better no alcohol?
Anyone got any comments to this?
I keep being told about Paulina. But then someone else told me it was really rough, and I haven't tried that yet, and I don't want to order stuff online because then I've got the temptation to drink the other stuff if it's not very good. But yeah, let us know. Anyway, thanks. Bonjour.
Thanks for watching.